Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a good Saturday afternoon. It is October 24th, and yeah, so today I'm back with a video, and today we're going to be talking about the tropics and the upcoming winter storm. So yeah, please consider subscribing, I would really appreciate it. We're going to continue our streak of YouTube videos, but yeah, so let's get started with the video. Yesterday's video has done really good. It's gotten a pretty good amount of views, so yes, thank you guys for that. Let's get started. So right now, Epsilon is in the process of turning subtropical as it moves to the northeast. Right now, it has 80-mile-per-hour winds, so it's gone down 5 miles per hour from what it was yesterday. But its minimum central pressure has gone down 10 millibars. It's now at 958 millibars, and it is moving northeast. And the wind field is getting a lot bigger. Look at this. That is the wind field right now. It is much bigger than it used to be. That's pretty interesting. Wind speed probabilities to go into the Arctic. In the cone, forecasted to stay a hurricane until around Monday. So yeah, it's in the process of turning subtropical. And then down to the south, we have something that is going to be threatening the U.S. Tropical Depression 28. We have 28 of these this year. 30-mile-per-hour winds right now. So not a tropical storm yet. But with the cone here, forecasted to be a storm, go right to the north of Cancun, then be a hurricane in the southern Gulf where there's warmer waters. Then by the time it goes into the northern Gulf, the National Hurricane Center wants it to weaken. Then it has it making landfall in Louisiana, going into Mississippi and Alabama, and moving northeast. So yeah, wind speed probabilities. The highest we have is in southern Louisiana with 20 to 30% chance of tropical storm force winds, but those are likely to go up as we get closer to, or once this thing actually gets to a tropical storm. So yeah, this is gonna be I'm not gonna scare you guys around, but we're gonna be keeping an eye on this every day because this is gonna be affecting the U.S. And yeah, let's go look at what it's actually gonna do. So this is just one model here, so don't take over everything. We can see Epsilon is in the top right corner, right there. And then down here, this is our tropical depression, 1,005 millibars right now. And it's just going to kind of linger, be a tropical storm probably by tomorrow, and go to the north of Cancun, and then go into the Gulf and get sucked up with a low pressure system and kind of do a weird thing for the south and the southeast. So you guys can see right, there's even going to be some snow potentially back here in Texas. But the GFS is this low pressure system and our tropical system like colliding. And as you guys can see, those move northeast and bring cooler, dry air to the southeast behind them. Friday and Saturday. But yeah, so there will likely be a slight tornadic potential with this once it makes landfall. With every tropical storm, there's a tornadic threat, and I think this one's going to be pretty decent. So yeah, that's what the GFS is saying. But keep in mind that the GFS has the underdone tropical systems a lot this season. It has underdone their strength, it has underdid their strength. So yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Now the Canadian model here. All right. So yes, the Canadian. Canadian also has it colliding with those two low pressures and bringing a potential tornado outbreak. Not tornado outbreak, sorry about that. Maybe some kind of tornado threat to the southeast, in that area. So yeah, we're gonna have to see. The Canadian does have it a little bit further to the north, though. So keep that in mind. So yeah, we're gonna have another update on this tomorrow. We're gonna go in more in depth tomorrow about this. I'm kind of running out of time tonight, though. So yeah, so let's go out to let's take a look at our snowstorm now. So this is what we have going on right now. Is we have snow going all the way from Wyoming, northern Nebraska, South Dakota, Minnesota, southern Minnesota, Iowa, even some in Wisconsin now. And then by tomorrow morning, that's going to be moving further south and affecting areas like Denver and northwestern Kansas. That goes further south and affects areas like Amarillo, Texas. And the GFS has been consistent on an ice storm, a pretty bad one for areas like around Wichita Falls, Texas, and Wichita, Kansas, up to Kansas City. So I'm going to say that's still consistent. It has a lot of winter weather in that area. So it has not really good. So we're going to be looking at a decent amount of snow still. Let's see what additional snowfall we could be looking at. So additional snowfall from this one system. This is what we could be looking at. We could be looking at 14 inches. As much as 14 inches in western Kansas, according to this model. They could be overdoing it a little bit. Yeah, it has around 4 to 5 inches in Kansas City. Amarillo getting 23 inches. Yeah, that's quite a lot of snow. I don't think it's going to happen. If this does happen, that would be record-breaking. But it has a ton of snow in this area. 1 foot plus amounts for this whole area here. And so that's a lot of snow. It has areas like Denver getting almost a foot, Colorado Springs getting almost a foot too. But it has areas getting and 25 inches in Amarillo. That is a lot of snow for Amarillo in late October. So yeah, it has snow all the way to northern Missouri and even then a little bit into Illinois. So yeah, that's the GFS. Let's take a look at the European. So right now the European has it affecting Denver tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow morning a little bit, and it has it a little bit more quick, and it still has a few like several rounds of winter weather for the Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas area with some ice. And so it's kind of consistent. It's kind of the same with the GFS. Or it's similar to the GFS, but let's look at snowfall accumulations here. It is very similar to the GFS, but it does not have as much snowfall for that big of an area. It has only Amarillo half of it does have a foot, though, for western Oklahoma, northwestern Texas Panhandle, and southwestern Kansas. So it is still a lot of snow, but I think this is more reasonable. And it's Kansas City getting 4 to 5 inches. So yeah, we're going to have to see what happens, though, because the GFS and the European have really uptrended on their snowfall amounts, especially the GFS. Last night it did not have this whole area getting a foot plus of snow. And it did not have 23 inches for Amarillo. So yeah, I think that it's going to be a very interesting winter storm. It's already ongoing, and we have snow bands making it all the way to Wisconsin. So yeah, it's already ongoing right now. Yeah, that wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow morning, but yes, bye.